YouTube, what it do? It's your boy D, back again with another video. If it's your first time tuning into the channel, man, I appreciate you. You're blessed. Just be sure to hit the subscribe button, tap the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? How I lost 20 pounds in 60 days. Bro, like, whatever diet you're on, whatever method you're trying, you have to be in a caloric deficit. You have to eat less. And you gotta change your eating habits, and having the mindset. I got a few things on my list. I'm gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna tell you this, bro, and you gotta do this. Watching this, and you want to lose weight, just follow exactly what I'm telling you to do. You gotta get the mindset that you're sick and tired, and you need to change. Tap into a different level of yourself. Tap into the grind, you know what I'm saying, the hustle. You want it bad, you know what I'm saying. You gotta be sick and tired, you know what I'm saying. I was sick and tired 2 months ago when I went on the scale, you know what I'm saying. I saw I was over 20 pounds. Like, I started out at 172. That was the highest I weighed in my life, you know what I'm saying. How I got to that weight was me working at my job. For 2 years, I worked in the mornings, you know what I'm saying, and I wasn't getting enough rest. I wasn't getting enough sleep. So I was sleeping 4, sometimes 5 hours in the night, you know what I'm saying, and that contributed for me to gain weight. So most of y'all, if you're watching this, like, if your sleeping habits are bad, you need to correct that ASAP. You know what I'm saying? Sleep is so important. Like, throughout this journey, when I did not have 8 hours of sleep, although I was eating healthy, when I did not have 8 hours of sleep, I would not lose weight. It take my body 3-4 days to get back into a rhythm when I didn't have 8 to 7 hours of sleep. You know what I'm saying? So if you're not sleeping enough, you're not gonna lose weight. You gotta sleep, not only for resting after the gym, but for your body to just burn. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you sleep and you burn calories as well, you burn a lot because your body, your stomach is empty. You know what I'm saying? And making sure as well that when you go to bed, before you go to bed, you eat 2 hours before bedtime. You know what I'm saying? That's also important. Making sure you eat 2 to 3 hours before bed. So my last meal would be at 7 p.m. and I'll go to bed at 10 o'clock, for example. You know what I'm saying? So make sure that you have enough sleep. You have a sleeping schedule. And if you're starting, bro, like what I had a calendar on my refrigerator. Every week when I lost 2 pounds a week, I put how much pounds I lost, and I put how much days I went to the gym. You know what I'm saying? How much days that you didn't sleep. All that stuff has to be recorded. You can put it on your calendar, but it worked for me for motivation. It motivated me a lot. You know what I'm saying? So if you have a calendar, make sure that you put down the days you work out, the days you sleep. And every week you gotta weigh yourself. Every week, sometimes every day, to get that motivation, man, to get that kick. Because it's gonna be hard, man. You're gonna fail. You're gonna fail, believe it or not. You're gonna fail. The first time you're trying this, you're gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? Because you gotta figure out a routine that's gonna work for you. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people are selling diet and meal programs and meal plans and all this shit. And you know what I mean? There's no quick fixes. You know what I'm saying? You gotta set a plan that works for you. You know what I'm saying? Set a schedule that works for you. You know what I'm saying? People talking about going to the gym at 5 in the morning. Bro, like, sometimes you ain't got time to go to the gym 5 in the morning. You got work the next day, you know what I'm saying? But don't listen to everybody that's talking about this stuff on the internet, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta find a routine that works for you. You know what I mean? But make sure that you record every step of it. Make sure that you know your mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Assess yourself, right? You gotta do a self-assessment and see what days you're not sticking to your diet, and days you're feeling tired, you're exhausted. All these days you gotta record. You know what I'm saying? For some reason, Thursday was a tough day for me. Thursdays were tough days for me. You You know what I'm saying? Having a cheat day, it was on a Thursday. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the day, like, I'm off. Right? So you got to realize, study your pattern, study yourself. You know what I'm saying? You're going to mess up, but then you got to keep trying. Keep trying, you know, set the schedule and have it every week. You know, it's having the right mindset. Having the right mindset every day that this is a hustle, man. There's no time for cheat days. There's no time for taking days off. You know what I'm saying? You got to go in go mode. First 20 days, I worked out for 20 days in a row. I wouldn't advise this, but that got me in a right state of mind saying, man, bro, like, I need to burn this weight off fast. You know what I'm saying? I was doing cardio 20 minutes a day. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you do your cardio 20 minutes a day, or however you can do it. If it's going for a walk, you got to stay active. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't advise you to go 7 days per week. Right? I did that at the beginning. Eventually, I pulled a muscle. But I wanted it bad, man. I don't know about you, but I wanted it bad. I wanted that in my soul. I dreamed about that day for 2 years. When I saw the weight coming off, I had no reason to back down. I wanted to keep going. You know what I'm saying? So understand that, bro, that when you get your mind locked in and your focus and you got your calendar, you're gonna go hard. You know what I'm saying? Food. Let's get to the diet. The diet is important. I stayed away from not drinking alcohol, not eating carbs. You know what I'm saying? The carbs is a killer for me. I love rice. I love pasta. I love noodles. You know what I'm saying? That's the only way that work for me. I stick away from the carbs. Some people call it keto, but I just stick away from rice, pasta, sugar. You know what I'm saying? You gotta make a sacrifice, bro. You can't be partying and saying you want to lose weight. Just gonna backtrack the progress you make, man. Like, I've been on this journey for so long. The times I hated was times when I was having cheat days and going on the scale and see having cheat days and going on the scale and see I gained back the 4 pounds I lost 2 weeks ago. You know what I'm saying? You got to stick to it. Stick to the routine. Yeah, make sure that you're not drinking, you're not smoking. You know what I'm saying? Because when you drink and you smoke, you munch and you eat, and there goes your diet. You know what I'm saying? Fast food, you know what I mean? And make sure you're prepared for every day, man. Make sure that your meals are ready. Make sure that you prepared every day, bro. You're gonna feel hungry. You're gonna feel tired. You're gonna feel exhausted. You know what I'm saying? The first 3 weeks of this, it's gonna feel long. It's gonna feel drawn out. But I promise you, if you stick to it, you're gonna get to the goal you want to get to. You know what I'm saying? Sure that you're drinking water and staying hydrated, because what's gonna happen is you're gonna be going to the washroom a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be peeing a lot because, like, your body's gonna be cleansing out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta look at the diet as like a cleanse. You know what I'm saying? All the junk we've been eating over the years. You know what I mean? Sure that you get your meals ready, man. Like, if it's prepping once every 2 days, you know what I'm saying? If it's prepping 2 times a week, you know what I'm saying? For me, I had salad every day. You know what I'm saying? I had a salad with lettuce, salmon, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, you want to keep full for a long time. I think salmon has a lot of fat, so it keeps you full. I had salmon salad, you know what I'm saying? I would go to the grocery store and I get me one of those ready to go salad bowls. Every day I would get one of those, you know, and that's my lunch for the day. And I had just a handful of, sometimes I had grapes, sometimes I had blueberries. So yes, just a handful, but 2 meals a day. I had a little snack for lunch, and then I'll keep my big meal for later, or I had 1 meal for lunch and I had a little snack, you know, maybe a boiled egg and some peanuts. Just a handful, you know what I'm saying? I would tell you to measure your stuff, but you don't gotta go to all that extreme. The main thing is sticking to the routine and actually working towards your goals, putting the time in. Every day you gotta prepare for the next day. You know what I'm saying? That you don't just give up. You gotta prepare. You gotta prepare yourself. Just like going to work, you gotta get your clothes ready. If you pack lunch, you gotta pack your lunch for work. The same thing with losing weight. You know what I mean? Making sure that you're ready for the next day, knowing what you're going to do. You know what I'm saying? This, you can't leave this by chance. You gotta make a conscious effort of going to the gym, setting a timeout to go to the gym to get your meals ready. You know what I'm saying? It's necessary. You gotta prioritize this. You gotta prioritize losing weight. If you want to lose weight, you gotta prioritize doing it. You know what I'm saying? Otherwise, it ain't gonna happen. If you don't put in the work, you don't put in the time. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no easy way out. There ain't no easy fixes. That's why, you know, like half the world's, you know, overweight. That's not to criticize anyone. Just saying that the food that we have nowadays, bro, it's not good for us. So when we gotta cut back and eat healthy, our body's gonna do the work. Trust me, your body's gonna do the work. Your body's very capable if you give it the food you need. For exercise, I did cardio, but also you can go to the gym and just do some strength training. You know what I'm saying? Go on some machines. The machines they have, you could try it out. Try different machines out. Build up the muscle. You know what I'm saying? You have to build muscle slowly, because like if you don't build the muscle, you can't keep off the fat. You know what I'm saying? Fat burns when you have muscle. The muscle burns fat. You know, that's why you see some people, like when they lose weight, like you could see like their skin is like stretchy. You know what I mean? Because they didn't build muscle. They didn't build muscle. You know what I'm saying? And I would say 2 pounds a week is good. You know what I mean? The first 2 weeks you might lose 3 pounds, you might lose 4 pounds, right? It just depends on your body and if it's the first time you're doing it. And you're gonna go to the washroom a lot. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna go to the washroom a lot. For you guys that don't know, carbs, when you eat carbs, it retains water in your body. You know what I'm saying? It retains the water in your body. You know what I mean? So it's like, when you be on this diet and you see when you eat carbs, your weight will spike up 2-3 pounds. You know what I mean? Because your body retains water once you eat carbs. You know what I'm saying? And the carbs turn into sugar. You know what I'm saying? There's a whole science behind it, but I ain't gonna get into that for the purpose of this video. You know what I'm saying? But make sure that, yeah, man, like, it's easy, man. It's not as hard as what people think. You know what I mean? This weight loss journey is easy. You know what I'm saying? Once you have the mindset, once you have the right mindset and you go into it to stick it out, man, you'll be good. You know what I'm saying? And I failed 1,000 times, bro. I failed a lot of times. And my biggest mistake was not getting enough sleep. That's something that I learned in my journey, and I have to stay away from carbs. I don't know like what your culture is or your ethnicity, but for me, I eat a lot of rice, and those were my mistakes, and those are the things that cost me in the long run. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, like there's a lot of stuff on the internet telling you that you could lose weight if you try this and this diet, you know, keto, this and you know, all kind of diet they're coming up with. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no medicine you can drink and just lose and drop the weight off. You know what I'm saying? It comes with what you eat, what you put in your body. You know what I'm saying? And most of my cultural foods I don't even eat no more. You know what I mean? Like my background is Caribbean, and I can't even eat the foods that I used to eat no more. You know what I mean? Because they were so fatty, so oily. You know what I mean? I had to change my diet as I get older, man. And as we get older, our metabolism goes as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, consider that. You know what I'm saying? Consider that you got to make some changes. Sometimes you can't do things drastically. You know what I mean? Everything in moderation. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I know I said that I had one meal, but you know, you got to do what works for you. You know what I mean? If you are a binge eater, you know what I mean, cut down the eating. You know what I'm saying? Maybe try having 2 meals a day, fruit, juice, or whatever you have. You know what I'm saying? Just if you stick away from the carbs, you'll see this. And go to the gym, you know what I mean? You'll see how much progress you're gonna make. You know what I'm saying? But figure out something that works for you, man. And just remember to watch yourself. Watch the days when you're not going. Watch the days when you don't feel motivated. You know what I'm saying? When you feel like cheating on your diet, and you start over new. You know what I'm saying? And also for me, like, I don't starting the gym on like a Wednesday or Thursday. I don't like starting the gym or a diet. You know what I'm saying? So when I usually start my diet is on Sunday. That's the best day that works for me. I can't go in the middle of the week and say, oh, I'm starting a diet on Tuesday. That don't work for me. You know what I'm saying? For me, I like going on from Sunday to Sunday. That when I go on the scale on Sunday, I know next Sunday I'm gonna lose 2 pounds. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I made this video long and drawn out, but make sure that you track your progress so you can know where your mistake is at. You know what I'm saying? And I know I said earlier in the video that Thursdays was a tough day for me. Also, Thursdays was also a tough day because Wednesday nights I wouldn't get enough sleep. I would work on Thursday morning at 3 a.m. but Wednesday night I would be sleeping 4 or 5 hours, right? So my body would lose rhythm until the next Monday. That's when I lose weight. You know what I'm saying? So just know that I'm making this video from experience, man. If you have any questions, you know what I'm saying, if you guys want me to make a follow-up video, I'll be happy to do so. You know what I'm saying? It's your boy D, man. Like, share, subscribe. All the back is your boy, man. All the best on your journey.